Hey everyone, welcome to Craven Something Scary, where it's all horror all the time. Now, in this video, I'm going to discuss Neve Campbell's recent comments regarding Scream 7 during her appearance at the Fan Expo event in Denver this past weekend. Now, she was straight up asked if she would be coming back to be in Scream 7, and her response has raised a ton of eyebrows. So, if you're hoping to see Sidney Prescott return in the franchise, don't lose hope, because Neve has something to say about that. Let's go.
Hello, Cravenites. This is Jason Cavalier, better known as the Bodega Clerk in Scream 6, and you are watching Craven Something Scary.
So social media is blowing up right now with sharing what Neve said about Scream 7. And I want to give a big shout out to Scream Movies and Scream News. You can follow them at Scream_news_ on Twitter for sharing this information out. And I'm going to share their actual tweet with you right now. So here's the tweet. It says, Neve Campbell was asked about Scream 7 at the Fan Expo that took place in Denver yesterday. She got to ask if she will return in Scream 7. She said, quote, "I don't know if I can talk about that," end quote. So guys, this quote here is very, very promising. And I'm going to tell you why. Because if you guys remember, my good friend, Master Chaos, Jose, last year broke the story, and I broke it here on this channel as well, about Neve Campbell saying she was not in Scream 6, that she was she was disappointed, but basically it didn't work out. She was very vocal. She was very upfront about it. She basically did not hold back anything to the fans at that convention in California that she broke the news to Master Chaos. He shared it with me. I shared it with you guys, and the rest is history. So Neve has a history demonstrated of being very honest and upfront and not withholding information. So the fact that she answered this in this way, saying, "I don't know if I can talk about that," that to me, in my opinion, leads me to believe they are in discussions, or they have already locked her up at Spyglass to return once they can announce Scream 7 and once they can get past the writer's strike, all this stuff gets settled and the dust settles, that she's going to agree to come back. They're locking her in. I mean, why else would she say that? Well, I don't know if I can talk about that. To me, that sounds like a legality. That sounds like some type of a contractual thing that you would say. You're playing it safe. You don't want to break a contract. You don't want to break any stipulations of your agreements. So I'm going to say, hey, I don't know if I can talk about that. That's what I would say. And so to me, if you are on the Sidney Prescott train and you want to see her back, as I do, this is very promising. I find a lot of hope in Neve Campbell's statement right here that she doesn't know if she can talk about it. Because I believe if she was not coming back and they tried to negotiate and it was a done deal and they're like, nope, can't make it happen, no agreement, she would have come right out and said it, like she did last year with 6. She would have just come out and said, no, unfortunately, I won't be back for 7 either. It just didn't work out. But that's not what happened here, guys. This is different than her behavior for 6. And I think it's worth noting and paying attention to. Now, is it a guarantee she's coming back? No. She didn't say she's coming back, but the fact that she didn't say she's not coming back is a change from last year. And I think it's a good change and a positive sign. So I believe that this at least pushes us closer to the chances of seeing Sidney Prescott return to Scream and return in Scream 7. And you know what I also believe? When Sidney returns, we'll also see the return of Stu Macher. I think it's all coming together, and it's going to be happening in this movie. Now, of course, we're going to have to wait and see. There's no guarantees in any of this stuff, but as we're getting ready for Scream 7, we're hoping to see an announcement coming out soon, hopefully in the next few months here. These are things you look for. You look for breadcrumbs, you look for signs, you look for indicators. This is an indicator in my book that Neve Campbell possibly has already negotiated a return or is in the process of negotiating it. And remember, it was not long ago that the rumor came out about Paramount saying they want Neve back. Like, they're very vocal. Paramount and Spyglass want her in 7. And so I believe this is going to happen. Neve says she wants to return. And if the studio truly wants Neve to return, they know what it's going to take. It's going to take a fair offer for her salary. And if they do that, and it's to me, that's what it's going to take. Neve said if they come back with a fair offer, then she will entertain it, because she feels that Sidney Prescott's story is not over. That there's more to tell for Sidney Prescott. And so I believe, guys, I'm excited at the potential here that the stars could be lining up. And this could actually be happening for Scream 7. We could actually potentially be seeing it. I'm so excited that this is the response we got, because she could have easily said, no, I'm not coming back. I'm gonna sit this one out as well. But nope, I don't know if I can talk about that. It's very, very promising to me. And it sounds very much like, again, a legality, a contractual type of statement that you would say to protect your interests. So guys, we'll have to wait and see. But I want to know now, what do you guys think about her comment here at the con? Do you believe this is a sign that she's coming back in Scream 7? I want to know what your thoughts are. What are your ideas about it? Start leaving your comments below right now in the comments section so that we can begin discussing it together. Well, guys, that's going to be all for this update. I just wanted to bring it to you to make sure you're all aware of what Neve had to say. But listen, I'll be back soon with more Scream and other horror movie content as well. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, this is Craven Something Scary, where it's all horror all the time. Thank you for watching.